What is a blessing? And why do they matter? Now, in order for us to really understand what this means, and specifically as it relates to our moms and our dads, I am going to be reading a story out of one of our books, Thanks a Million. Oh, story time. This story that we're going to be reading is called Heroic Horses. Heroic Horses. Amira digs her helmet out of her toy chest. There you are. I can't ride without my trusty helmet, says Amira. Mom comes into the room. Are you ready, says Mom. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to stir up some trouble. You silly girl, says Mom. Oh, you found my gloves. Thank you, says Amira. They were in the kitchen drawer, says Mom. Really? That's odd. Mom observes Amira's room. Considering the state of your room, it's not odd at all. It seems like her room is pretty messy. You can't leave it like this, says Mom. Mom, I don't want to be late. I'll clean it later, says Amira. I've heard that one before. Allahu Akbar, look at her room. There are toys everywhere. It looks like she's got paint on the ground, clothing this way and that, pillows, a bed that is unkempt. Allah! This is not good at all. Amira and Miss Morgan head out to the riding trails. Princess runs up to the gate to say goodbye. Bye, Princess. We'll see you in a bit. Look at that little baby horse. Allah, so cutie. Princess sees the open gate latch and sneaks out to follow Amira and Brownie. Oh no. Miss Morgan guides Amira as they ride in an open field. Good form, Amira, says Morgan. Thank you, Miss Morgan, says Amira. She looks so great on that horse. Wow. You know, I used to ride horses when I was a kid. Amira and Brownie leap over a fence post. Howdy, partner, says Amira to Little Rabbit. This is actually a little bit funny because technically Amira is also a rabbit. Anyways, let's not think too hard about it. Amira and Brownie practice rearing. Great job, Amira, says the instructor. Yee-haw, says Amira. Storm clouds appear overhead and it starts to rain. Maybe it's just a little drizzle. Nope, this storm doesn't look good. We should head back, says the instructor. When Amira and Miss Morgan reach the barn, they're greeted by a barn worker. We can't find Princess, says the barn worker as he yells. Allah, he does not look good. What? Says Miss Morgan. She snuck out to follow you. I tried to find her, but she could be anywhere. We have to find her, says Miss Morgan. Amira and Miss Morgan ride through the rain searching for Princess. Princess! Where are you, Princess? Princess? Where are you, Princess? Let's check the stream in the forest. Princess loves it there. Great idea. Amira sees Princess in a creek. There she is, says Amira. She's stuck, says Miss Morgan. Look at her. She's in the stream by herself. Amira and Miss Morgan try to pull Princess out of the creek. The tree won't budge, says Miss Morgan. I can't help her head up much longer, says Amira. Suddenly, Brownie, the mom, she leaps into the creek. What's Brownie doing, says Amira. Brownie pushes the tree trunk with all of her strength. It's moving, says Miss Morgan. Alhamdulillah, says Amira. Finally, free of the tree trunk, Princess limps to the shore as the storm ends. Good job, Brownie, says Miss Morgan. Thank goodness you're okay, Princess, says Amira. Back at the barn, I'm so glad Brownie was there to help. Brownie was the mom of Princess. Me too. Horses are amazing animals, says Miss Morgan. In fact, look at that. Even horses understand that true gratitude is a verb and not just a feeling. A verb? What do you mean by that?
Want to meet the Noor Kids? This is Amin. He likes sports like soccer and football. This is Shireen. She is always trying things new, like her mom, who works for National Geographic. Asad is sort of like a scientist. I like him the most. Every month, I get a new Noor Kids book in the mail. They've taught me how to be honest, brave, and a good Muslim. You should totally meet them too.
Princess is showing her thanks through her actions. She's offering her own food to her mom. So do you see that, how this little baby is giving her food to her mom? It's easy to say thanks, but it is better to show thanks. Ah, I see, says Amira. Amira combs Princess's mane, that's Princess's hair. You know, Princess, I'm always saying thank you to my mom. Thank you, right? She's thinking about it. But I'm not showing it, am I? I have an idea. Back home, Amira runs to her room. Amira, what's the hurry? Says Mom. I'll be back in a minute, Mom, says Amira. Amira quickly cleans her room. Almost done, says Amira. Amira finds her favorite pencil. There you are. I've been looking for you for weeks. Look at all this funny stuff in her room. She's got some pencils and paper. She's got a little pet owl. Maybe it's a stuffy. Amira pours 2 glasses of juice. The final touch, says Amira. Amira leads Mom into her room. Look at this. She's got her mom blindfolded. What's this about, says Mom. Have a seat, Mom. Mom takes off her blindfold. Whoa, MashaAllah, your room is so clean, says Mom. And this juice is just for you. I went today to learn riding tricks, but Princess taught me something even better. What's that, dear? Says Mom. She taught me how to show thankfulness. Well, Princess wasn't fouling around. Fouling, because it's like fooling, but she's a little baby horse of fouling. She wasn't fouling around. The end.